Hey everybody, it's Norm here from Tested at Star Wars Celebration, and I ran into an old acquaintance of mine, This is Chris Reiff, who Star Wars fans may know. You are an amazing illustrator, designer, did so much work.
It's a little bit of everything, yeah.
Yes.
It's 30 years of Star Wars work.
My goodness.
Yeah,
The illustrations, the technical illustrations that you do are so beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
But your day job now, you're with Hasbro.
I am with Hasbro now, yeah.
You're the product design manager.
I am, yeah.
With the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, so my product design manager position is over top of all the fan products. So action figures, all the action figures.
Wow.
And then the helmets, the lightsabers, all the cool vehicles we get to do, that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's fun. The team I work with is amazing, but yeah, it's living in a toy box.
It is, and you guys are making the literal toy box.
We are, yeah.
Right? Like Adam and I opening up the Razor Crest.
I know, I love watching you guys play with it. It's
the
awesome.
helmets, we are playing with it. A little rough, I apologize.
Oh, no, it's great. That's what it's for, it's a toy.
But tell me about, like, for example, the Razor Crest. We're appreciating everything from the box art to how well made, how it's put together. How does something like that go from beginning to end?
It's all about the passion for it. I mean, everybody on the team, I mean, we're all fans too, so we want the best stuff we can do. And with something like the HasLab projects, the Razor Crest and the others, it's an excuse to do the deep dive in and just over the top for everything we want to do.
Yeah.
And the platform for HasLab stuff really embraces that and lets us play in that world that way. So.
Well, with the first one you guys did in Star Wars, Jabba's barge, that really showed
the sail barge,
the sail barge. That proved the appetite was there. Like as big as a vehicle playset that would be, people have it now. People have it displayed.
I know, it's monstrous.
It's so incredible. Like it's something that I understand how difficult it would be to try to convince people to make a product of that, because it's not going to fit on store shelves.
It's not, and it would never work at retail. I mean, that's the beauty. Like the HasLab program gives us a place to go with things that don't work in traditional format retail.
Yeah, and something like this, we are taking apart, having our fun with it, to put in lights and things. Is that something that you guys, as designers, think about, consider?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I saw in one of the videos, you guys looking at the little lights on the bottoms of the engines.
Lights, yeah.
They're designed to be the same size as an LED. So
extra considerations.
Extra considerations across the board, like the clear bits in the backs of the engines, just the volume, and that there's screw access to most of it. So, yeah, and like I said, we're fans. We want to do the same sort of stuff. So we build the products that we want, and everybody else wants to. So.
Yes, and not only is the vehicles, you have the helmets and also lightsabers, of course.
Lightsabers, yes.
So at Celebration, you guys are showing off an upcoming HasLab project.
Our brand new. It's already launched. The campaign's live now. Let me bend down here.
Yes. We're getting a look at a prototype here. The prototype of this dual-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah, this thing, it's intense. So if everybody, no spoilers, I guess, but if everybody's watching and paying attention to the Obi-Wan series, Reva, one of the main villains in there, is an Inquisitor and has a new lightsaber. So first time in live action for an Inquisitor lightsaber. And it's a crazy new format for us. So hers specifically has multiple configurations that it can do. So half ring or half circle, full circle, single bladed, double bladed, all that stuff. And what we've been able to do through the HasLab program is put all that in here. So
this split apart?
It can turn into, so just like with all of our Force Effects Elite, you can take the blades out.
Yep.
But when you do on this one, so it'll function as a single bladed saber when you put the blade in. All the buttons on it to activate the different features. And this is a prototype, so there's wires hanging out of the back and stuff, because this isn't full metal yet. It hasn't been fully backed yet, so once it is, we'll go to production to make the molds. But it'll have, one of the rings will be removable so that you can configure it as just a half circle.
Right.
And when you have single blade in, it does all the same stuff that a normal FX Elite does, plus the new features we've added in. The ability to put the second blade in, though, the technology inside actually talks back and forth to each other. So it knows it has two now, and then it changes the whole sound set The effects then work across both blades instead of being mirrored or being stuck to one.
Wow.
Then you can put on that second ring if you want. So you can turn this thing on here. So the speed with which it lights up is different. So this is all timed to the show. The sounds, it's a little hard to hear, but it's all unique sounds for this lightsaber too. And they're all in here. The effects, I have to shake this instead of shaking the saber, but you can see the effects going on.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's got stuff like the wall cut thing going on there.
Yeah. Dragging it along the wall.
Yeah. And this is one of our new effects that we call dual effect. So like if you imagine holding two sabers together, so you can sustain that look. But it also does our new thing called battle sequence, where it replays animation stuff. And it does that across both of the blades. So yeah, really amazing.
With every generation of the FX lightsabers, you guys are putting new features in.
We try to just up the game every time.
Yeah, the interactivity, right? You know that fans are going to be, swinging these around, pretending, deflecting their blaster fire.
Right. Yeah, so it's going to have, this one has rechargeable batteries. It's got the full metal hilt. These rings, like I said, with removable and reconfigurable to the different configurations. It's got the same stand if you're familiar with the other FX Elites. It's got that nice stand that goes on it. So this will display in the same sort of stand all our other ones do. So if somebody's got a collection, this fits right in with it. And see what other stuff. It's going to have chrome parts.
So it's a mixed material when you're choosing. Whether you're doing the plastic, the metals, it's to be that mixed media.
Yeah, and it really allows us. We choose the stuff that makes it the best it can be. So doing metal inserts on parts and the full weight, the metal blade, or not the metal blades, the metal hilt. So you've got a nice weight to it, but not too heavy. So,
wow. Do you guys have access to the original machine props to create the replicas here?
Yeah.
And
so tons of great reference. The partnership with Lucasfilm it goes back to the 70s for us.
Yeah.
And it continues to get better. I mean, the amount of data that they have now on props, scans and 3D files and full turn reference, all sorts of stuff. And then they just share that with us so we can do the best stuff we can.
You guys are doing a great job. There's all the range of characters in that Black Series lined up. I saw for Celebration, you guys even have the new Paz Vila.
Oh yeah, the Jon Favreau
one,
figure,
the voice.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah. So.
Wow, that is so cool. Such a thing to behold, and people can back this at HasLab's website.
Yeah, HasbroPulse.com. You can go to the HasLab's section, find it there. The campaign is active now, runs to July 11th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. It's $499.99, which, considering it's effectively two sabers plus, I mean, we're well below where two regular FX Elite sabers would be. So and then 5,000 backers to get there. I don't think we're going to have any problem getting there.
And this is the only chance for people to get it.
Is through the HasLab. It's the format, the size, and the price is not something that would work at normal retail.
Yeah.
And that's part of the advantage of the HasLab stuff. Like we said, is just the ability to deliver dream projects that wouldn't otherwise be able to happen.
Yeah. And we hear so much from people who, after watching our videos, wish they could have got their hands on
a Razor Crest,
something on like a Razor Crest. And I'm like, well, that's why we backed it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Chris, so good to see you.
Yeah,
so good
you
to catch
too.
up. Congratulations on
these
amazing products here at Hasbro Pulse, and good luck with this campaign.
Thanks.